hit the ground running this morning. Got some bread rising, made a couple loaves of bread. Edited a video, uploaded it, showered, cleaned a little bit, and now I'm going to head to the grocery store because you guys know my last grocery store experience. I didn't do the best job at grocery shopping, so I have to go back because we're out of a lot of stuff, but that's fine. It's not going to be busy and I'll be totally fine. But I mentioned last night that we were going to watch Britney Spears thing. I didn't even see it on Netflix. I don't know what is there. Maybe I'm imagining this. I feel like someone talked about it on YouTube and I was like, oh. Anyway, but we didn't watch that, but we did end up watching Shameless. That's like our favorite show. I don't watch barely any TV shows or anything like that. It's just like, I don't really enjoy it, but I do enjoy certain shows. And Shameless is one of them. I love that show. So we seen that season 10 was out on Netflix. So we watched 2 episodes of Shameless and it was so good, so funny. Oh my gosh, I love that show. Highly recommend it. It's a certain type of humor, so I don't know. It's a bit like a raunchy humor maybe. So if that's not your thing, but we really like it. It's funny, so we're happy about that, having a show to be able to watch in the evenings now together. But I'm not doing much makeup today. I put a little bit of shadow on. It's funny because, I'm just doing mascara, but it's funny because I used to, when I would leave the house, I would do full face of makeup and stuff. And now it's like, I don't really like to do a full face of makeup when I leave the house because like you have to put a mask on over it. And I do find if I wear makeup and a mask, that's when my breakouts will happen. And I've been wearing masks lately and my face is doing really good. So I think it's a combination of the makeup and the mask. So I don't know. So when I'm home and not doing anything, then I'll put a full face of makeup on. But when I'm going in public, I'm like, nah, I'll just do the eyes. I just put a little bit of shadow on there. Nothing crazy. But you know what? I've been wearing this perfume lately. Aqua. I don't know. That's the name of it there. They sent it to me like a little while ago. Along with like this foundation. I don't like this foundation though, unfortunately. I should see if my sister wants it, or maybe Florence might want it. And then it was something else they sent for me just to try, like no strings attached, just to try it. And this perfume is so good. Like, editing Jaclyn coming at you. I just realized as I'm editing this video that I didn't even tell you what the perfume smells like. I'm just like, I love it, and I didn't say anything else. It smells like a fancy orange, like an expensive fancy orange. That's the best way. I don't know. I'm not good at describing things like that, but I just know watching back, if I was watching this video and someone was like, I love this, and didn't tell me what it smelled like, I'd be like, huh, I want to know. So it just smells like a big fancy orange, but like not like a cheap orange. You know what I mean? It smells like an orange that I don't know. I don't know what it smells like. It smells like citrusy, but like not the cheap-y smell, like not the sweet. I mean, not that sweet's cheap. I love sweet smelling perfumes, but like they're probably my favorite. But like more of like a mature and old expensive orange. I've been enjoying it a lot lately. Like yesterday I was out walking to the car and I got a whiff of my own perfume. I was like, oh, that smells really pretty. So now I'm all obsessed with it. I just picked up a few things at Superstore, which is a grocery store I never go to anymore. And I really like that store. I think I might check in my groceries there. They had so many different like options, like brands and stuff that I don't normally see at like Walmart or Sobeys. I never think to go to Superstore, but I don't know. I think I might switch over for a bit. I had a good experience in the store. The store was like dead, and I really loved all the options. I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. I was enjoying myself. And then I go to the checkout, and at Superstore they have someone that like works to tell you when you can go to, like, she'll tell you like what checkout to go to. And she was like, hey, you can go to number whatever. I was like, okay. She's like, you can start loading your groceries. I said, okay. So I start loading my groceries on the belt, and the cashier's like, I have to wash this down. So, and she didn't tell me until I had everything in my cart on the belt. Everything. I didn't buy a lot, but I had probably like 20 things. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, you're gonna have to take that all off. I have to wash it. So I'm like, but that doesn't even make sense because it's already, you know what I mean? Like, I obviously, if there's something contaminated on the belt, it's on my groceries now. And if you're worried about cleaning the belt, like, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. I was like, okay. So I take everything off the belt. She washed the belt, and then I put everything back on the belt, and then I had to bag my own groceries, which is fine. I know that kind of happens sometimes. But the thing is that I find hard is that it's inconsistent. Like, sometimes when I go grocery shopping, they'll bag my groceries, and then other times they won't. So I don't know if it depends on the cashier or what. I'm like, I'm so confused. Like, I just need to know the game plan. If I have to bag my own groceries, then if I go into it knowing, then I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't like the sudden, like, oh no, you're gonna have to bag your own groceries when I thought they were gonna bag mine. Or like, but it is a nice surprise when you go in thinking you're gonna bag your own and then they bag it. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I don't know, it's just so inconsistent. I'm like, I don't understand. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm a rule follower to a fault. So much so that it like panics me if I'm breaking a rule. So the fact that I put my groceries up when I wasn't supposed to, but the girl told me to, and I put my groceries up, and then I had to then I felt like an idiot, and I felt like I was breaking a rule. So I had to take all my stuff off the belt so she could clean the belt. And I'm just like, what? I am not meant for this gig of grocery shopping. I'm not. I think I manifest it. I worry about it, and then I just bring it to myself. But it is freezing out. It's like minus 22 or something craziness. I don't know. It's really cold out today. There's a man who's walking right in front of my vehicle, and oh, his whole cart tipped over and all of his groceries spilled out of his cart. Oh man, multiple people have asked to help him, and he's like, no. So, oh. Grocery stores are jinxed. I swear. Poor guy. Like, all his grapes, all his oranges, everything. And grapes are expensive. Like, I remember I watched a YouTube video once from Unique Daily, and she was grocery shopping, and she was like, I think one of her, I can't remember how it went, but one of her kids was like trying to buy grapes, like put grapes in the cart, and she's like, no, grapes are for rich people. I never forgot that, and I always think of that. If I'm not crying, it's just, it's cold, so my eyes are watering. I always think of that when I buy grapes, because I only buy grapes when they're on sale, because I do not want to pay like $15 for a tin of grapes. But I always think of that every time I buy grapes. I think of Unique saying grapes are for rich people. It's so true. Why are they so expensive? Oh, are grapes expensive where you live? Maybe they're not. I don't know. Maybe you guys live in a place that grow grapes, and I don't know. Grapes in Canada, produce is so expensive in the winter. Like, strawberries are like $8 a thing, but they were like $4 today, so I got some. I got a question about the salad I always eat. So I'll go into a little bit more detail with what I do, but I always just buy some sort of greens. This is the spring mix. Sometimes I'll buy the kale mix. Sometimes I'll buy just baby spinach. Sometimes I'll get spinach mix with whatever. I just buy whatever I see. So this is the spring mix. So it's basically like the purple lettuce and the, I don't know what's in it, but you know what I mean. I lay that down first, and then I just cut up literally whatever is in my fridge. I don't mind mixing fruit and vegetables together. I really, really like that. I like when your salad tastes a little bit sweeter. So in this, I just have chopped up red onion. I have some grapes, red pepper. I was low on red pepper, so I only have a little bit of red pepper, cucumber, and strawberries. And that's what I have in it today. But sometimes I have black olives in it. Sometimes I have green pepper, orange pepper. I literally just whatever I have in my fridge, I chop it up and I lay it over this bed of spring mix or whatever you're using, spinach or kale. And then I sprinkle feta cheese on top. Sometimes if I have almonds or something like that, I'll put that on top. Just literally I just throw things, whatever I have at the time. And my favorite dressing is the Renee's Greek feta. It's really, I like this makes, well, obviously dressing makes salad, but like it's really good. So that's exactly what I do. If you could smell my house right now, I tell you, oh my God, it smells so good. I was at Walmart the other day and I picked up some clothes baskets. I don't know if you can tell, but they're tall. I got one for all of the bedrooms and I've been loving it. We've had clothes baskets obviously, but they break. It's one of those things that like break. I don't know. So we ended up with no clothes baskets in this house. And it's just been, I'm like, you know what? I'm biting the bullet. I'm just going to pick up 3 laundry baskets and call it a day. It's just one of those things that's like, you don't think of it to go when you're at the store to buy a laundry basket, but I bought 3 of them. I don't know if it was regular price or if they were on sale. They were like $14 each. But I really like them. They seem pretty sturdy and good. And they also have the ones that are like not tall, just your typical one that you can put on your hip and walk to your laundry with it. But we have a laundry chute actually. So it's, and our laundry's downstairs. So I usually just throw all the clothes down the laundry chute and just all goes into one big pile, and then I deal with it down there. But the thing is everyone's been starting to leave their clothes just on the floor in their room because there's no laundry baskets. So I'm thinking this is going to be a step in the organizing direction. I don't know. I'd like to be a little bit more organized when it comes to home stuff, but it's quite the job, right? Anyways, supper tonight's going to be spaghetti. It's Alex's favorite, so I told him I'd make him that for supper. You guys have seen I've made a lot of bread lately, and I think I'm going to try. I mean, it's not a set in stone thing, but I'm going to try to make bread instead of buy it. We do go through a lot of bread in this house, and I enjoy making bread. Homemade bread is like a million times tastier than the store-bought bread, you know? So I'm going to try. I don't know. We'll see. It's a kind of a big commitment to commit to making all of your bread, but I'm going to try and see how I do. So I think we're like 3 weeks into not buying bread at all. And it's been weird when you go to the grocery store to like not go down the bread aisle. That's kind of like a staple, you know? It's kind of like bread and milk, right? But I don't know. I haven't been buying it, and I've been sticking to the baking it. And when I make a loaf of bread, I always bring over a loaf to my parents, but I want to bring a loaf over to my uncle. And I like, when I bake, I like giving it away. Like I enjoy the process of baking. Mind you, I love eating all of the stuff I bake, but I do enjoy giving it to people. So I really would like to give, I don't know what day I'm going to do it, but I would really like to give my uncle a loaf of bread. And then yeah, so I always give a loaf to, what size is this shirt? Okay. No, anyway. So when I usually give a loaf to my parents, and I keep a loaf. I mean, I could freeze it and stuff, but I don't know. I really like baking it, so I think I'm just going to keep doing it fresh and all of that. Anyways. Also, what I've been kind of thinking of doing with my channel unofficially, so don't, like, I'm literally just talking to you guys like you're my friends, even though, like, maybe I shouldn't announce these things when I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I kind of have a little goal for myself to try to upload Monday through Friday, because that's kind of what's naturally has been happening, is I'll upload Monday through Friday, and I won't upload on the weekends. I'm still vlogging on the weekends, but I'm not uploading or editing on the weekends. And I really, really love that schedule. It is like a really happy medium of like uploading a lot, but still having time for rest and break. So I am kind of like unofficially, like, I'm like not like announcing it. I'm just kind of like talking to you guys out loud, but unofficially that's like my schedule. I don't follow schedules well. So, but it's kind of like what I aim for. It's like the goal every week to upload Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then take the weekend off. Well, I'm going to end this video here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I'll see you guys on Monday for a new video. I guess, yeah, I won't be seeing you before Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys all have a good one. And I will see you guys in my next one. Good night.